Hi guys and welcome to my YouTube. I've not done a video on my personal channel for years and I used to do them quite regularly, so it's quite weird being back in front of the camera. Now I've got a little bit more time on my hands. It would be great to start filming videos again. Lots of people have been asking me about a makeup tutorial, so here you are. Here is how I create this look. I hope you enjoy it. Right, so we're going to begin by you doing your normal daily skincare routine. I cleanse my face, and I can't remember what cleanser it is because I put it in a little travel bottle, but I just run that on a cotton pad over my face, and then I use the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Day Cream. I used to work in Boots. I was always drawn to No. 7 and their skincare is just absolutely fantastic. They do different ones for different sort of age groups and skin types. All of their products are hypoallergenic, so fantastic for me. I suffer with eczema, so it's really, really good, and their makeup as well doesn't affect my skin, so definitely recommend this one. We're going to begin by applying a primer. I don't do this every single day, I just do this when I'm going out or if I've got an event on and I want my makeup to stay put all day. I definitely use a primer. Again, the No. 7, you'll see a No. 7 feature a lot in this video, but I use the No. 7 Airbrush Away Primer. It just makes your skin look really, really smooth and flawless, and then it makes applying your foundation really, really easy. So you can just again apply this with fingers all over your face, which I'm going to do now. Okay, so once you've done your primer, you want to grab your foundation. I personally use the No. 7 Beautifully Matte in Cool Vanilla. Another reason why I love No. 7 is because they colour match you. So I actually had my colour match done when I worked at Boots. They have really interesting names for all different shades. And then basically their entire range is lots of different shades. So the lipsticks, the blusher, everything. And they come under each of the different foundation colour matches. So you can really get your complete makeup collection tailored to your colour match skin shade, which is fantastic. A couple of pumps of that on the back of your hand. So get your foundation brush, again whatever brush you use. Some people apply it with their hands or a sponge, whatever works best for you, whatever you feel. I personally like my No. 7 foundation brush, which needs a clean. Okay, so once I'm happy with my foundation, I either go straight on with my powder. If it's just a normal work day, I tend to do that. But if I'm going for a bit more of a impactful look, I will put on some concealer as well. I use a shade No. 2 Cool Medium from the collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I absolutely love it. Again, it gives a fantastic coverage. It blends very nicely with the foundation that I use. So yeah, can't complain really. It's very nice, attractive, I just go out like this. You should probably use a concealer brush for this, but I just use my foundation brush and blend that in. So when I'm happy with my base, I then go in with some face powder. I use the No. 7 Perfect Light Pressed Powder in the shade Medium. It's just a really, really nice powder. It tends to keep my face quite matte for most of the day, which is great. I switch between this and the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. The MAC one I use for really nice events and things, and then this one's just my everyday go-to. So because we're in lockdown, just using my everyday go-to. I always like to go in with a brush and then I can get in every little nook and cranny on my face, so I then just sort of pop this everywhere. When I've done my powder, I will then do a little bit of contouring. My friend Jess very kindly asked if I would do a little lesson on contouring, so here we go. So I use the No. 7 bronzer. This one is in Golden Sand. I'm not sure because these brushes aren't named, but this is a No. 7 brush. The Boots gang will know. It's probably a powder brush, but I think the shape is actually really, really good to use as a contour. You can just create a nice little line. That's what we're trying to do. So you get your bronzer, just swirl your brush in there, tap it off because you don't want loads of this, and then you suck in your cheekbones then obviously it's difficult to talk and do it at the same time, but you do a fish face and that will enhance your cheekbones, and you just want to gently do this in that line that forms. I'll demonstrate now. I don't use a bronzer that's too dark because I don't like to look, you know, slap on your face. I just like it to look quite like sun-kissed. And then you want to try and repeat that the other side. I like to then take the bronzer slightly up onto my forehead because it gives, again, just a little bit more definition. A little bit down the centre of the nose. Get a bit of product on your brush. Gently sweep it up from where that contour line ends, up into the middle. Et voila, a sun-kissed face. And then I like to go in with a little bit of blusher. Again, number 7, Damson Mid. So when I dropped my blusher, my camera decided to cut out what I was trying to say before it fell out of my hands. I then apply that with a blusher brush. This is the Real Techniques. Again, my brushes really need a clean. Swirl that in there, tap it off, and then you just want to pop the blusher on the apples of your cheeks. Right, let's hope it doesn't cut out on the next bit. You can then move on to the eyes. Now I start by doing my eyebrows. I use this $1.99 powder from their Natural Collection range. If I'm going out, I'll use the Benefit Eyebrow Kit. I simply get an angled brush. Again, I'm just going in, tapping a bit of product off, and pop that on. I did one of my best friend's wedding makeup last year, and we tried several trial sessions and the powder just wasn't right, this way of doing it, so we tried an eyebrow pencil, and again, it's just finding what works for you. Nice and quick. It's my favourite step. When you've done your eyebrows, you can start on your eyes. I love the Urban Decay eyeshadows. It's very used and very loved. Okay, so we're going to take 2 colours out of this palette to try and do a smoky eye. I'm going to go with Toasted as my base colour and Hustle as my contour colour. You want a light colour for your lid and then a darker colour to go in your crease for the contour and to create a really smoky look. So I'm going to start by taking Toasted. And again, just taking a brush. These palettes come with one, but I've used it a lot, so it's quite dirty. Grab the lighter colour Toasted, again tapping off any excess, and just sweep that over the eyelid. Okay, so now get a fresh, clean, fluffy brush and blend that out. What I tend to do is take my finger, which is nice and clean, and I just run that around the edge of the eyeshadow. So people racing their cars in the lockdown. Now you can either leave it like that if you just want like an everyday nice look, maybe apply a bit of a liquid eyeliner and then some mascara, but we're going to try doing like a natural smoky eye. I will then take a different brush and then take the darker colour. Make sure you get some on there and just tap away the excess. And this is where we're going to contour the eyes. So when you do that, this is known as the crease, and what you want to do is you want to sweep that shade, that darker shade, through the crease of your eye. And if you've chosen 2 colours that really do sort of complement each other, they should naturally like blend together. And then you can try and match that on the other side. Once you're then happy with that, I then do exactly the same and just get my finger again and then we'll run it around the shape just so it doesn't look so stark. Once you're happy with your eyeshadow, you can then either go straight on with mascara or you can put on some eyeliner. If I'm going for a dramatic smoky eye, I tend to go for a pencil liner, which I can then blend. So this is just the number 7 Amazing Eyes pencil. I like to go into the bottom first, along the lash line. Doesn't have to be very neat. I do that on both sides initially. It looks quite freaky at this stage. And then I get another shading brush and then I will blend that and bring that up into our contouring that we've just done. An extra kapow to your smoky eye. I'm just going to do that on the other side. And then on the top lash line, I'm just going to sweep this over again. Once you've done that, I then will go back to the light colour brush and I will just sweep that over the top lash line. Almost like cover the liner. Not completely, you can still see it through, but it just blends it nicely. There we go. You can then go on with your favourite mascara. This one looks a bit strange at the moment because this is my favourite mascara, which they didn't have when I last went in. So I bought a different one, but I didn't like the brush. So I just put the old brush into the new mascara, which I probably shouldn't do, but this is the number 7, this is the Lash Impact Ultra Mascara. So here you go, pop on your mascara. Why is it that mascara makes people pull the weirdest faces when putting it on? I do apologise. Okay, so once you've done your mascara and you're happy, I then put on one final product just to finish off the face. We'll get on to lips in a minute. But I like to put on some highlighter. The highlighter just really, when you catch the sun, it just gives you this really healthy glow. It's beautiful. I like to use the number 7 shimmer palette in Rose. Now, to apply my highlighter, you can get specialist brushes. I just use, and I've got no idea what brush this is, where it even came. It might be a number 7 one from a few Christmases ago, actually. I just get this and swirl it around. I'm going to be careful because it's coming apart now. Tap off and then sweep this over the tops of your cheekbones. I then like to pop a bit on my nose and then a little bit on your little cupid's bow. Then a very small bit where we did the bronzer earlier. Then move on to your lips. This is quite a neutral look, so any lipstick colour that you wanted to put on I'm sure would be absolutely fine. I've got 2 lipsticks that I put with this look. One is quite a neutral colour and then the other is the red. I'm undecided. I'm steering more near the red today just because we're in lockdown and it'll cheer me up, so probably the red. The one that I'm going to wear today is the Rouge Coco by Chanel. In Dimitri 442. It is just such a beautiful red. When you're applying lipstick, you can obviously start with your lip pencil. I'm just going to show you what I do, and I just go straight on in. If you do find that you go over your lip line ever so slightly, a cotton bud is perfect and you can just go around and smooth out any jaggedy edges. Always check as well that you haven't got any on your teeth. And there we go, that is my makeup look. A smoky eye, a nice bold red lip and a nice smooth, sun-kissed and shiny face. I hope you guys have enjoyed this and it's given you some hints and tips and some ideas for some of your own looks. Please leave a comment below, like, subscribe. It's really lovely to be back and making videos. Let me know what you'd like to see and I will do my best at making it. Stay safe and well. Lots of love and thanks again for watching. Bye!